Come and chunky me doll. Come and chunky me doll. Me now want no long contention. Come and chunky me doll. One cup tea and two biscuit can do for me. One cup tea and two biscuit can do for me. So come and chunky me doll. Come and chunky me doll. Come and chunky me doll. Me now want no long contention. Come and chunky me doll. You know what? Hello and welcome. This is What the Stories Say, and I'm your host, Dr. Pauline Baird, cultural bearer from the village of Buxton, Guyana. And I tell our stories. I tell our family histories, our whispered stories, our practice, hidden, and sometimes long-lost traditions. And like we say in the village, what the stories say? You come in and sit down. I just went out there to do something and I see some monkeys making half of the pumpkin, and they're having a good time. I'm going to show you all the video somewhere. These monkeys enjoying the garden. Enjoying the garden. You'll see it in a minute. You see? You see something else? Look at this one. Hey. Look, the one guy with the pumpkin. The guy with the pumpkin. Them this ice pass people. Look. They get field day. But the pumpkin, look. My God. Look at that story. When it comes to eating curry, it is something that is eaten across Guyanese culture. It is probably at every function. They will have cook rice, chow mein, and all those kind of things, and curry and roti, or curry and dal curry. Yes, so it's there. We eat across culture. So when we think about our food and our culture and our food ways, it's an explosion of spices and tastes, and we have a very multicultural palate, that is rich for us, and we should not be ashamed of that. Last time we talked about chunky. We talk about chunky as a way of preparing food. Many Hindus and other people prepare it that way. They will season up their food by frying up seasonings. We talked a lot about that. Many of you contributed. For one thing, this culinary practice of chunking is not static. Watch this. But how does this chunky thing go over? Now, it crosses into African Guyanese culture, because here we are saying now, come and chunky me doll, come and chunky me doll. Me now want no long contention. Come and chunky me doll, come and chunky me doll, come and chunky me doll. Me now want no long contention. Come and chunky me doll. One cup tea and two biscuit can do for me. One cup tea and two biscuit can do for me. So come and chunky me doll. Come and chunky me doll. Come and chunky me doll. Me now want no long contention. Come and chunky me doll. You know what? They don't sing that wake. Black people wake. One time they were wake. One man they lay down at the wake, drunk like a skunk. He fall off to sleep. And you know, back in them days, they must serve tea and biscuit, coffee and biscuit awake. That was wake food, you know. That was a common thing awake. Now look at the nowadays wake where they might get barbecue and thing. The man wake up from this slumber and start to say, one cup tea and two biscuit can do for me. One cup tea. You think he left anything at them people place? And then you start for saying, come and chunky me doll. Yeah, iwang chunky dal. Yes. So this thing cross over into culture, and I'm gonna sing it. Yes. Yeah, another one? Yes. Aha. So I started thinking about this chunky and certain words that were given us because of food. And then they get bunjal or buljal. I mean, I don't know which one. Lalita's supposed to tell me, but it's bunjal, the difference between them. But I missed her call, so it can't come into this one. But if I get it before, I'm going to add it in. Before I do this posting, I'm going to add it in. Yeah. So as I started to think about this chunking of the dal and things like that, it occurred to me that there were other kind of food events that give us an insight into food and culture. And so it comes to the wedding. So I went to Rohini's wedding. Rohini was a classmate in Teachers College, and I went to her wedding. And of course, we had 7 curry. 7 curry. And this blew my mind about what we consider a curry. Because a curry, from what I noticed, is not always something that has curry powder. So what makes a thing a curry?